3 or 12 in this wine bottle set. As I mentioned before, exclusive to QVC. You cannot find these anywhere else. And for those of you that we've been chatting on social media that you like rosé, this is an all-day rosé, and we have it available right now. So let's talk about what your choices are, okay? In the set of 3, you can choose that to come now, or you can choose it to come the week of March 27th. What does that mean? That means you're getting it in time for Easter. Perfect. So if you're headed to somebody's house, how about build to, ship to? We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Your first choice, that is the Chardonnay. Never before been offered here at QVC. We have it today. You also, in the 3-bottle set, have that gorgeous choice of the rosé. You also have Merlot, and you also have your choice of 3 Syrah. Now, we also have the 12-bottle set. Let's talk about that for a second. You can choose all white in the 12-bottle set, which is 6 rosé, 6 Chardonnay. You can have your choice of the all red, which is 6 Merlot or 6 Syrah. You can have your choice of the mixed case, which is 3 bottles each of rosé, Chardonnay, Merlot, and Syrah. Now that was most popular at midnight and might be the way to go for you. If you just are looking and you think, oh, I can't decide, why don't you go ahead and get that one? May we please talk about the value for a second before I bring out Brian Daugherty, who's here from Vintage Wines, and he's going to tell us all about what makes these so special. Here is the value. Take a look, you guys. The set of 3 is an incredible price. It is $39, 4 easy payments. The set of 12 is $129 and 4 easy payments as well. But take a look at O'LearyFineWines.com. Just one of these bottles could sell for $25. If you were to try to make that case of 12 that I keep talking about, it could cost you $300. You don't have to pay that. We have it at an extraordinary value today. Just one bottle, $25, and then you could get the 3 bottle for $39. Are you kidding me? Oh, and it gets delivered to the front door so I don't have to lug it in from the car? Yes, please. We also have some great delivery. So we're going to talk more about this in detail, but we deliver to 40 states, including Pennsylvania. So here are your choices. This is all you have to decide. 3 bottles or 12 bottles. Easy. Ship dates immediately or week of March 27th, which means you get it in time for Easter. Your shipping options. Do you want a single shipment or do you want it on auto delivery? Keep a good thing coming every 4 months for 1 year, and that shipping and handling is included in each and every time you are charged. Now, Easy Pay is available, so that makes it even more budget friendly, but really, it's about how it tastes and how to pair it with what you may be serving for your Easter table. I want to bring out Brian Daugherty because he is here to tell us what makes these so special. I know because I've tried them at Christmas time. Hi, Brian.
How are you?
Good morning. Good to
morning,
see you.
everybody.
What an incredible option for all of us today. Whether you are a wine lover or whether you're kind of a wine novice like myself, this is such a great option because really all the hard stuff has been done for us.
Oh, I mean, Kevin has done all the work.
Yes, he has.
He makes us all look good here.
Exactly.
He's like turning a mad scientist loose at the wineries.
Because he has a passion for this.
He's collected wine his whole life, right? And he collects the finest wines around. The next step, though, is getting in and mixing it up, being able to make your own wines, put your own spin on it, your own blend. And these wines show all his passion and all his experience.
Wow. So we have 4 choices in that 3-bottle set. Should we talk about each one, what they taste like?
Oh,
I mean, let's dive in.
Absolutely.
Can you tell? Let's dive in. Because you know what? I like to be your taste buds at home when I can. What are we doing first? What are we trying?
So first we are doing the rosé.
Okay.
And rosé is one of the hottest wines out there. You see it, any of the Entertainment Tonight, any of these Hollywood shows. It is the hottest wine. People are drinking it everywhere. It's a lighter wine, right? Its alcohol is about 11.5%.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very, very difficult to make. As
Okay.
Kevin said earlier, 2 or 3 years ago, he couldn't have made a great rosé.
Wow.
Because the trick to a rosé is to stop it so you get the sweetness and a little bit of zing, a little bit of tart.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Yes.
So first you get the sweet, then you get the tart.
Okay, right as you were saying it, that's
Yeah,
exactly how
yeah.
I tasted it. So good timing by you.
So rosé, one, it's a beautiful color. This is kind of in a French style of rosé. You put this in an ice bucket. You have folks coming over for Easter dinner or just any kind of event. Put this in an ice bucket. It's a great way to greet him, let everybody gather.
That is
it's a beautiful,
so
beautiful
nice.
wine.
It's really fresh and bright and really good.
If you've had any of Kevin's White Zinfandel, or if you've had any of the Moscato that he's brought to QVC before, the sweeter wines, this is kind of the next step in that journey.
Well, and I know I mentioned it before, but I would love, if you have tried them, we would love to hear from you during our presentation this morning, 800-395-1601. Tell us how it went. What did your crowd think? Because this rosé is going to be the next hit.
It's fabulous.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
It's fantastic.
Isn't that great?
Just going to keep that one here, but it's for you. It's certainly not for me. So the next one is the Chardonnay.
So here's the Chardonnay. So this is just sunshine in a glass. It is a very, very special California Chardonnay.
Oh, wow.
It's a great food wine. So there's not a lot of oak on this.
Wow, no.
So the fruit really kind of pops out of the glass. It's got kind of a little bit of apple to it, crisp, clean flavor.
Oh, that's nice. Wow.
As opposed to the buttery Chardonnays, this one allows you to serve it with food, and it won't clash with your food. It pairs well if you're having a ham or something like that. This would be a great thing to pair it with, or you just want a nice glass of wine.
Delicious.
Kevin's wife, Linda, is the Chardonnay expert. She helps him in making these wines and takes great pride in it.
Delicious. Well, those are two of the choices. Remember, there are four when you make your selection for the 3-bottle set. So we've taken a look at the rosé, taken a look at the Chardonnay. Now we're going to get deeper. We're going to dive a little deeper.
So here's the Merlot.
Okay.
And so Merlot is kind of the medium-bodied. It's a great crossover wine for those of you that are white wine drinkers and are starting to try reds.
Wow.
But Kevin has done something a little bit special here. He's blended in a little bit of Syrah and a little bit of Cabernet.
Oh, that's so
And
good.
basically what it does, it takes that medium-bodied Merlot and makes it smoother and longer. So the finish on it is much, much longer. It hangs in there. It's a very elegant wine.
Oh my gosh, there's just, I am somebody that stereotypically kind of shies away from red wine.
Right.
Because, and I'm sorry, I'm a novice, so I don't know the proper words, does kind of dry out my tongue.
Yeah, it has a
tendency to do so. And that's just not my preference.
That's
Everybody
right.
has a different preference. This
Isn't it smooth?
is so smooth.
It's just great.
Oh my goodness. And I'm lining these up to show you that I have taken baby sips. I am a responsible taster.
That's right.
But that 3 of the choices. Now we go into the Syrah.
So-
Teach me about Syrah. I know
So last
nothing about
but
Syrah.
not least, so Syrah
Thank you.
is much more common in Europe as the big red wine.
Okay.
Right? So here in the U.S., it's always cab. You talk about steaks or red meat.
Sure.
People talk about Cabernet. But Syrah is really kind of special. And so Kevin has decided to bring in, he's a big Syrah fan. The Syrah has a little bit of Viognier in it, which is a little bit unusual.
Okay.
And so you have a big, bold wine, a little bit spicy, but again, it's well finished. So you can just picture that with a nice steak.
Oh, I can. It just makes your mouth water.
Lamb.
Wow.
right?
Yes. With a steak.
Right?
Ryan.
It's perfect.
How long have you been in the wine industry?
Oh, too long.
Too long.
Too long.
You're so fun. But Brian is an expert. And so when you pair up with somebody who has that passion, like Kevin O'Leary,
Yeah.
I mean, we have some great photos
yeah.
to show
Yeah.
too, because Kevin isn't somebody that just takes a few sips and says, okay, yeah, sure, put my name on it. He's in it.
So he's in the process. You know, we basically just open the doors and he's got the run of the place. So he's out there in the fields. You know, he gets to look. We go through a pruning process in the vineyards. This is actually part of making a red wine where it sits on the skins. That's what gives it its red color.
Okay.
And this is the push down process. This is part of the blending. It's Kevin, that's his wife Linda there on the right. That's
love
Pat Roney from Vintage Wine Estates on the left. They're in the cellars and they're tasting tons of samples and trying to decide how to create these great wines.
What a nice afternoon.
Here he's in the barrel room. This is what's called a wine thief. So as wine ages in a barrel, you
tool, not Kevin.
steal a little bit. Well, I don't know. It could be. And you try it as you go along. And then you're back again to the blending. And it's a very exact, you know, if I add 2% of Sauvignon Blanc to that Chardonnay, does it pop? right? And that's the process that you go through.
Fascinating.
And in the end, as Kevin always says, he's not allowed to put the O'Leary name on it unless Linda approves it. And she
right?
runs the show, there's no doubt.
Well, the item number here, if you're shopping from your tablet, if you're looking on QVC.com, the item number is M52105. What's the big deal? These are reserved. These are exclusive to QVC. Have you ever lugged a case of wine from the store to your car inside your home? You don't have to do that now. We will ship it right to your front door. The shipping and handling is included. Let's talk about what your offer is this morning. You have your choice of a set of 3 or a case, which is 12. That 12 bottle case is a huge value. But let's talk about what your choices are. So we walked you through. We've got the rosé. You can choose 3 bottles of rosé, 3 bottles of the Chardonnay, 3 bottles of the Merlot, or 3 bottles of the Syrah. All of that could come to you for $39, or if it makes it more budget friendly for you, 4 easy payments of $9.75. But let's get into what the real money savings is here.
It's a killer deal.
The 12 bottle set. This is what I did around the holidays.
Yep.
I served O'Leary wine to my family, and it was a huge home run. And these are people that used to live in the Rhine River region in Germany. They know great wine. They loved it. So in the 12 bottle, you get your choice of all white, which is what you're seeing right here in front. So this is 6 and 6, 6 rosé or 6 Chardonnay. We have a couple glasses poured for you so you can see the coloring here. But this is what we are calling our all white choice. Now, I'm going to move on over to the center. This is the one that has been the most popular. This is just a mix of everything.
Try them all.
Try them all. If you don't know where to start, if you're not sure what your guests are going to prefer at Easter time, you can pick that up today, and you can get 3 bottles of each, the rosé, the Chardonnay, the Merlot, and the Syrah. Now let's talk about the all red choice. In the 12 bottle, that's a full case. In the all red, you are getting 6 of the Merlot and 6 of the Syrah right to your front door. You can choose very easy, ship it now or wait, and we'll ship it to you the week of March 27th. How beautiful is that?
And the other thing is, you can get on auto delivery and keep it coming.
Thank you very much. Because here's an easy way to break it down. Start with, do you want 3 or 12? Easy. May I just add at this point, with the value, go for the 12. In the ship dates, immediate or week of March 27th, which means you'll get it in time for the Easter holiday if you're hosting. If you're not hosting, send it to your host or hostess with the bill to ship to option. Now, your shipping options, do you want just a single? Or do you want to get it on auto delivery? And to Brian's point, it'll ship approximately every 4 months for 1 year. The shipping and handling is included in the charge, but you're not charged for each one of those deliveries until it ships to you. You can cancel auto delivery at any time. Don't fret.
That's great.
Here is the reason why this value is why I keep saying it's a screaming good one. Just 1 bottle of the Kevin O'Leary Reserve, now we're speaking specifically to the 2014, could cost you $25 at o'learyfinewines.com. $25 for 1 or $39 for 3 here at QVC. I'm no mathematician, but that's a pretty great
And not to pick
deal.
on Kevin, you have to pay shipping and handling on his site.
Ooh, thank you very much. See, that's his friend telling us that. Now, how about the 12 bottle? In that 12 bottle choice, you could spend upwards of $300 at o'learyfinewines.com. Here at QVC, you're getting 12 bottles of that reserve, exclusive to QVC, for $129. That is a huge savings, and you get it all on Easy Pay if that makes it more budget friendly for you. That breakdown is berserk.
And it's great. And you know, we deliver to 40 states, including Pennsylvania.
Thank you for that.
12 bottles of wine, it's 39 pounds.
Okay.
There's no magic to carrying wine home from the store, or just think about the cost of trying to ship it.
Right.
But it comes right to the door. It's the easiest way. The wine ships in a pulp box. There's no styrofoam. The bottles are all laying down. You can just put it in a closet, and you've got an instant wine cellar.
These have never been offered before. You're seeing our little map there that we gave you. I mean, we've got it pretty much covered here in the U.S. And you can enjoy fine reserve wine. What would you pay at the store just for 1 bottle of a fancy pants reserve wine?
So, you know, the beauty of this is, if you have not tried rosé, you've not tried Syrah, this is the way to try it when you're $10.75 a bottle delivered, rather than, you don't want to spend $30 in a store to try a wine you've never had.
Right. Thank you. Also, thank all of you for placing your orders this morning. I know you're enjoying it so far. Much more than 5,000 have been ordered here at QVC, and it just launched about 3 hours and 14 minutes ago. We will be seeing Kevin O'Leary and Brian throughout
Yep.
the day today, but continue to place your orders. As you know, the beauty of shopping overnight at QVC is that you get your choice
get it.
first.
That's right.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
And
Thank you
to
very much.
Thank you for bringing this great,
Cheers.
great offering to us. Please thank Kevin for all of us too. Cooking on Q continues here at QVC, and we're going to